Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some Crusader Kings 2, The Reapers Due. We're going to start a new campaign today because I want to do an achievement. I haven't actually played an Iron Man in CK2 in a very, very long time. There's an achievement that I'd like to go for called the Kingdom of David. As a Jew, create the Kingdom of Israel. Now, there are not very many Jews on the map. in the 769 start, there's exactly one, as far as I can tell. He's down here. His name is Gideon, King Phineas of Semyon. Let's play. Alright, so we're going to set a few of these settings up here. We'll go through this list. We're going to make sure we keep Iron Man on. Reapers Due, Major Epidemics is fine. We'll do Dynamic Default. Delay Dynamic, Historical, Deadly. This is not recommended for a normal game. So I had Delayed Dynamic. Or Dynamic. The very earliest 200 years after the game started might reappear. We'll just do... What's the default? I think this is default. We'll do this one. Okay, default there. We're going to do mostly default. The only thing I'm going to really do is we're going to turn off Aztec Invasion because it's ahistorical and kind of silly. Non-epidemic diseases is fine. Shattered Retreat we're going to turn off because I just don't like it. Defensive packs are fine. Gender equality, default. Supernatural events, that lets you like become immortal, I think, and other things like that. So those are cool. Dynamic de jure drift, de jure assimilation, de jure assimilation duration. Those things are all good. That's difficult to say. Assimilation duration. Unstable's fine. Default. Most of these things, if you change them, it disables achievements, so you can't really mess with it too much. Diplomatic range needs to stay on. Defensive attrition needs to stay on. Domain size is fine. Default. Cultural title names. The name of titles may change depending on the ruling culture. Well, let's turn that off because it just makes it very difficult for me to pronounce things. Vassal limit. Default granted dependence is restricted. Unrestricted. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to be Iron Man Semyon. And let's just see where we're at. Now, I believe this character has randomly spawned traits, so we'll need to take a look at what we have here. Ethiopian culture effects has no special features. We are feudal. Those are pretty standard. And then as Judaism is the oldest of the Abrahamic religions, and its origins can be traced all the way back to the Bronze Age. The holiest city of this monotheistic faith is Jerusalem, which served as the capital of the ancient kingdom of Israel. The Kohen Gadol, our religious head, can grant divorces, invasion CB, grant holy war, also known as a jihad or a crusade. Hey, right? Crusader Kings. Priests can inherit titles, priests can marry, a religious head can be created via special decision. So we'll try to do that. So, who are we? We are King Phineas of Semyon. We're a bit of a fat man. We are a glutton. We're a bit envious. It's the sixth deadly sin, invidia. We're ambitious. That's a great trait to have. We're slothful, a little bit lazy. We're a charismatic negotiator. So a level 3 diplomatic education, not too bad. Our stats are okay. We apparently have a son named Gideon. We're evidently very, very clever when it comes to naming things. What shall we name him? Well, my last name's Gideon. How about Gideon? Anyway, we're King Phineas, who from henceforth shall be known as Phineas of Phineas and Ferb from the kids' TV show. And it will be great. We have exactly 2 living members of House Gideon. Let us restore this house to greatness. Or, not restore, but turn it to greatness. So, we're going to have some issues here. We're one of the only... Well, let's actually check. Let's go to the ledger. I think we are, like, literally the only Jews. Just me and my son. We're the Jews. So when people borrow money from us, we're the Jews. Alright, let's sort by size. Jewish, 2. Yes. Yes, we are, plural, the Jews. Gideon, and Phineas. Phineas of House Phineas and Ferb Gideon. Welcome, my boy. Let us lend money to everyone. We have exactly 64 ducats to lend to the entire planet. So, because we're the only Jews on the entire map, we're going to need to play smart, I think. So, our current holding, we are the Duke of Semyon. We got 2 counties. The Duchy of Semyon is how large? It's just these 2. So we can't use our ducal title to help us expand it all. The kingdom that we're under is the Kingdom of Abyssinia, which is down here. Looks like this. The empire that could be formed down here is a double kingdom empire, Abyssinia and Nubia. I'm thinking we're going to need to survive via expanding internally. If we try to stay independent, let's just take a look at our army. We've got 427.2. Yes, there's 0.2 troops somehow. An arm and a leg laying about. So there's 427 soldiers available to us right now. Our levy is pretty crap, actually. Owner martial skill, minus 45%. Oh my god. Oh, ooh, that's painful. So painful. So that's not good, right? We're not a man of fighting. We're a man of words and stuff. Our best stat is intrigue. So we could either choose to become an intriguing man and try to murder some people, which I've done quite often, or we're also pretty darn good at diplomacy. We could try to be diplomatic and use that to our advantage. So I think what we'll do, let's change it up a little bit. We're gonna go for a carousing focus. We're gonna go talk to our son, and first off, there's like one whole woman available to him, but we're gonna take that one for ourselves, I think. It's not a lot. Ethiopian Jewish woman. How come you don't count as a Jew when I looked in here? Size. So that's the number of provinces, most likely. There may be other characters who believe in our religion. However, if I had to guess, I'd say it's the three of us. Hey, we've increased our size by 50%. Yay, more Jews. Catholic, Hindu, Jewish. There it was. Jewish. King Phidias of Semyon. Apparently, it's only going to show landed characters. Your dynasty. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that woman. She seems fine. She's ambitious, zealous. I mean, she fits. King Phineas, as a courtier, she would gain prestige. I lose 200 prestige for this. This is very costly. But she's the only woman we are aware of, so we could present some debutantes. You know, just sort of create women out of thin air. Do we like her stats, though? She's not bad. She's actually pretty good. We'll go ahead and just take her. She's going to be a prestige hit. It's kind of unfortunate. We'll try to get the money. Having negative prestige is rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. Our ambition shall be become a paragon of virtue, exalted among men, see the realm prosper, build a war chest, or groom an heir. Well, our son is 14. He was born on 1 January 755. He is affectionate, willful, and shy. Willful children are hampered with diplomatic. Affectionate, willful, and shy. Affectionate doesn't work. We're gonna go ahead and go for the, See, this is more of a martial man. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a martial education. Because, you know, we'll try the diplomacy game with us first and see how that works out. We'll choose that. Now, right now, he's not our ward. We need to find an educator for this man. This man boy. I think we will do a few clicks here. We can invite some nobles or present debutante. We have no piety right now. It's 25 piety now to invite a holy man. It used to just be 5. It's a whole lot easier to do in the past. I think we're going to have to go ahead and, you know, spawn some Jews. Let's invite some nobles to court. 1. Ready for your employment. Excellent. He's not what I asked for. Be gone. Well, he isn't, actually, but I've already spent the money, so go ahead and stay around. It's fine. Let's see. We do have some other Jews here. I've forgotten about our barons, haven't I? So, let's see. Let's find an educator for our son. Educate child. Look at all these Jews. There's tons of us. We are many. We're going to go with a skilled tactician. The zealous skilled tactician, Esepha. That seems fine. Let's see if we can get him trained up properly. For our ambition, not going to take anything just yet. Special title actions are possible. Set crown focus. Of the 2 provinces that we have, this one has more subholding slots, and I believe it's just a better province in general. Looks like it may also have some upgrades. Nope, none upgrades at all. Alright, let's set this as our crown focus. Let's go ahead and definitely train troops, try to offset the fact that we're god-awful at it. You are considered to be a powerful vassal. That's right, we do have a council to deal with. I think we'll keep these guys on the council for now. It's too bad, because he's not very good. A mayor. Powerful vassal, my buttocks. Study technology. Send your spy masters to study technology. Apparently we can't reach there. It's too far away. Wow. Okay, well that restricts things a little bit. Let's research cultural technology in the capital, even though we don't really have any spread rate at all. We could find a great philosopher, or do the heretical find. We're going to improve relations with the king next door. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to bite the bullet. If we don't do anything here, this guy, he's got 850 troops, right? This guy here has 660. Someone's just going to attack us and kill us. So we need protection. We're going to swear fealty to the adjacent king, the king of Abyssinia. He will become our liege. He doesn't like us very much. Unfortunately, he desires our county, our kingdom, the petty kingdom. He's zealous. He's thinks that I'm an infidel because he believes in that silly thing called Miaphysite. Apparently, I have fatigue. The days have dragged on. So let's wait until he says yes. All right. All right. We are now part of the kingdom of Abyssinia. He is a king, our liege. He hates our guts, so that's bad. With his religion, can he, like, revoke our territory for free? I don't think that he can. I think we'll be fine there. He would have to pass the law that lets him do it. So we're looking for the kingdom laws. Yeah, he would have to pass revoke title allowed all the way up to religious before he could just take away our titles. So that's not going to happen. Interesting that we can't reach very far with our guy. I'm not used to that being an issue. All right, let's take a look at technology and see. I mean, that would be definitely the best place for it, but these other ones are not too bad. Yep. So military organization, military tech is the best over here, but it's not bad here overall. .066 is what we've got. All right. Well, study what you can. Go study over there in Medina. Seems great. Okay, so we're part of the Empire. Now we have new missions, new things available. We could still try to groom an heir, which will make him like us better, but he's not actually. We could try to get some more fertility, get another child going, acquire titles. Very unlikely when our liege hates us. Becoming a counselor. That is the ultimate goal right now, is to try to get onto our liege's council. Even trying to invite him into carousing, I think he's going to say no to, but we'll try it for now. Designated Regent, Court Physician of Semyon. Let's go ahead and do our honorary titles first. Our Designated Regent shall be preferably somebody who likes us a fair bit and has no real reason to try to kill us or backstab us. If we could have this guy with 14 Martial, we could significantly improve the strength of our realm. We could make Negasi into our Court Physician. Seems fine. Master of the Horse. Again, we're going to go with like landed characters. Preferably. Try to get their opinion up higher. Just to make sure that nobody wants to do things that we don't like. Commanders. We've got Sefa, who's training our son. We've got Behruin, who has no combat modifiers at all, only 8 skill. I'd say even this guy with 6 is probably superior to him. Sub him out. We've got the Mayor, who is our Chancellor, so he should not really be a commander. And the Court Rabbi. Okay, I think we're in a good spot here to go ahead and start playing the game. So, they have improved the institution of levy-shifted noble obligations law. So he is now demanding more money from us. No, less money, excuse me. He wants more minimum levy, from 40% up to 50%. Well, that's gonna hurt. I hope that we don't die right away. It's only a small thing here. Unfortunately, I cannot join you for your merrymaking. Rats. Seek treatment for illness. Ooh, this is something I haven't actually clicked before. Let's see what our court physician says. He insists that you follow his instructions. Very well. Let's do it. In order to bring balance to your humors, he has made you drink salty water to induce vomiting. It is very effective. Nice. +2 health. Okay, well, we're clearly going to survive from this fatigue. However, now we have diarrhea. Oh, okay. Salt water gave us diarrhea, possibly. Well, still, we have overall more health than we're losing from our diarrhea and fatigue, so I guess we're okay. So, did you move your capital? You did. We should still be trying to improve relations with him, but we should, I like to have the guy in the proper location. Well, we haven't changed the realm law yet, and apparently we've been ruling for quite a while, even though we just started the game, so... Our current succession law is Gavelkind. We can't go to primogeniture because we don't have the laws required. Elective is, we're talking about a duchy here, so it really doesn't matter too much. Gavelkind is probably fine. Interesting. So we actually start off with no council. It's all ruler focus. The council's completely abolished. That's awesome. I wonder if that'll still be the case if we actually upgrade to a kingdom rank. Probably not. Alright, let's start plotting our liege's demise. Or at least trying to become friends with him. One or the other. King Oda Ghosh likes us better by 20. Nice. Good start, good start. Now you gotta reach around to the front. He's got a scholarship focus right now. We can seek treatment for this illness as well. He says what? You rubbed peppermint leaves on your hands and feet to remedy your fatigue. I'm not sure that did anything. You were confined to bed, your body racked with aches and chills, you have contracted the flu. Alright. Your court physician has come to see you and offers you treatment. My life is in your hands. He can perform an experimental treatment. The outcome of this treatment could be extreme. The risk of this treatment will vary depending on its capabilities, so long as you know what you're doing. A well-tested, experimental, or these treatments sound scary. Well, let's see. I mean, he is our marshal. He's an ambitious, quick, fat man. A bit gregarious. Let's see what you do. Turn us into an immortal. Go. He approached us with a small knife. He held your arm steady and made a precise incision, barely breaking your skin. He then proceeded to press something against the wound. It looked like diseased tissue, and you shuddered. However, I feel amazing! That is so creepy. So he just rubbed diseased tissue into our bloodstream? That can't possibly be smart. Why have you done this? Please make me immortal. Alright, we have no support for a murder plot because everyone's the wrong religion. They're not Jews, man. This is part of the reason why I didn't really want to go for a murder scheme. Plotting to fabricate a kingdom is not going to work out. As far as factions go, we could start a faction right now. Overthrow the king. Full council authority and elective monarchy laws. Increase council powers, a faction we can do. Try to get a different duke in charge. We've got the Prince Aizur and Prince Aizur. He's apparently going for both. There's also an existing faction for Prince Dedim of Abyssinia, 43% power. King Oda Ghosh is a celibate old man. He's 51. Prince Aizur is the actual heir, so this must be of his dynasty then. House Solomonid. So his brother here is going to be who would come into power. Another 49-year-old man. I highly doubt we'll be able to murder anyone, which is really sad. Plus, if we got caught murdering people, we would end up in prison. That's not a good place to be. His heir, however, is not zealous, so he would be a better liege for us, for sure. That zealous opinion penalty is pretty significant. Prince Dedim, he is zealous, so we don't really like him, but that's who is currently doing their faction. Could join. Wait a second. Seniority succession in Abyssinia. I'm not seeing it up here. Oh, that's who the heir would be, most likely. Okay. Let's see what happens if we join this faction. We can demand the installation of a claimant. They'll probably say no. We don't really want to do it without having more support, but clearly our liege is not going to be too happy with us if we continue to lead factions and stuff. Do we want to mess about with vassal obligation laws since we can? Let's see. We make 27 whole ducats a year. We pay 2.18 ducats to our liege. Most of our income comes from our own personal 2 castles. The city and church tax is not bad. The churches are currently paying us 30%, and the burghers are paying us 30%. So it's 30, 30, 50, 30, 30, 20, 60. Gain 5% tax at a cost of minimum levy. And maximum levy as well. I still just feel like leaving it right in the center. Rise of the Shia. No one accepted my invitation to carousing. One person makes no feast, so I'll have to postpone it for later. Well, fine. If no one wants to go out with me, I'm gonna carouse with my wife. We're gonna go get it started in here. And we'll also invite our vassals. That do it should be keybound. So we got our vassals. We'll do a quick cursory glance at our council. They should all be people that I've just invited, but let's just do a quick check to make sure. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see who wants to go party. Let's go party like it's 769, the Jews. The Jews are gonna party hardy. My wife said no. Okay, well the rabbi wants to play. As does the chancellor, as does the marshal. Yay! As does my spy master. So most of my council wanted to come, but my wife is a stupid mean woman. She's not happy about me being fat or having the flu. Well, woman, it's not my fault, okay? Alright, well, this is the beginning of a new campaign. We're going to find an opportunity at some point here to expand and become the king of Jerusalem. We're going to go for this achievement. We're going to build things up. It's going to be good, and we'll go from there. Guests have arrived for your feast that you have arranged. It's time to let the carousing and merriment begin. Nice. Okay, it looks like there's a war. Count Penegros has accepted the call to arms. Looks like our liege has declared war on a nearby infidel, the Emir Yazid of the Arawid Emirate. So he's attacking the Sunni. Right next to the Caliphate. Interesting. We'll see how this goes. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you for watching as always. I'll see you soon.